Hello, Pisces. Now, you are one of the most interesting cases for November, and this is going to count for both if Pisces is your sun sign or if it's your ascending sign. So, okay, let's have a serious talk here. I'm going to be your Dutch aunt about November 2015. This is an extraordinary situation, okay? First of all, there are a lot of different roles available for everyone. This is kind of like the summary of the whole month for everybody. You can be a hero, a stoic, or provocateur. Now, I think you want to be, maybe lean on the side of being a stoic, okay, for you, Pisces. There are going to be some big issues coming up, and whether or not you are the cause of things, you might be, taken as an example. So they may not be yours, but you might have to take on some of these issues. So, be alert, stay cool. You're going to have to seriously toughen up. I'm going to be honest with you. And but don't be self-sacrificial. So let's get into it. There's some good things about November. For one thing, at the beginning of November, there's a Venus conjunct Mars. That's actually pretty groovy. November 9th through 13th, here's your chance to set things up so they don't get too creepy and, too medieval, like, living in purgatory for the last half of November, right? And then the full moon, it's going to be bringing up some issues. So I'm telling you, I'm on your side. I'm telling you the real truth. This is going to be a tough month for Pisces. Well, okay, so you're starting off here, first week of November, Venus conjunct Mars. Now, this is in your 7th house. So here's where you want to rally your support. You want to get your partners on your side. You want to develop your social life because you don't want to be alone. And if you need some work on your public persona, more of a presence, this is the time to do it because this is where you're going to get some help. Okay, now this Venus-Mars conjunction is in the agricultural goddess of Virgo, and it's also being affected by the tail of the lion in Leo and by crater of the cup. So let me see how you can take full advantage by understanding these stars. So first of all, stars in Virgo, you want to be congenial with your partnerships and social life. Negotiate and use your academic skills. That's a big plus. Now, in terms of sending signals and using your curiosity, you can just keep people in mind. Tell them what you're going to do for them, what they mean to you, all that sort of thing. Keep your eye on the prize. That is, what do you want to accomplish in a partnership situation? Also, you may have partnerships who are involved, people who are your partners who are involved with environmentalist things, they're collectors. Maybe you can help them with their mission. You can gain some brownie points because you're going to need all the help you can get in November. Okay, so grand romance, great culture, sensual experiences, these are all good. They form more bonds. You can go for the glory or help other people to achieve glory in their life. Again, you want to really be, scoring the points with these people because you're going to need help in November. All right. Now, the new moon gives you a chance to be open and receptive, hopeful and wishful, and maybe reconnect with your education, your religion, your philosophy, ignite a sense of wonder. Again, these are all things that can help you get through the rest of November. This new moon is interesting position. This clause of Scorpio and the scales of Libra. So here again, you can learn through your education and travel ways to be persuasive, and also since 9th house is religion and global awareness, you might learn. Ophiuchus is the shaman. You might learn some shamanic techniques, and since they're stars in Centaurus, more instinct. So in terms of the scales and the clause. This can activate arts and academia, which fits real well with the 9th house because it's education, strategy, accounting, and law, maybe in terms of travel or global awareness that this is impacting. There's some kind of accounting you have to do, maybe you have investments. Okay, so that's fine. Seeking some excitement, seeing something of wonder. This is what the 9th house is about. And reaching out, expanding, because you want to have more of a sense of some more things that help you remove the obstacles and forge your path. Flavors or scents can be rejuvenating. Okay, so these are all good things. Confidence builders, obstacle removers. It's a very strategic time frame. Calculate your emotions, use keen awareness, because here it comes, November 16th through December 6th, kind of crunching down. you may be an idealistic person, because oftentimes Pisces are, and so there's this feeling that things are encroaching on you. There's more criticism. There's a real calling for you to be really organized and really professional and be an expert because of your career. It's a turning point in your career in the sense that you are setting up the next 30 years of your life in terms of what you want to accomplish. What are your goals? What is your reputation? And meanwhile, you might be feeling really sensitive, more than usual, and you have, depending on when your birthday is, Neptune's moving through the sign of tropical Pisces. You may have felt it, 4 years ago. You might feel it later. It depends on when your birthday is. But either way, there is this natural tendency for Pisces types to be more mystical, to be more spiritual and glamorous. But then also, that the downside is you might be more affected by illusions, trickery, toxins, chaos. You may be more sensitive. So, actually get authoritative help on issues of health, morality, and spirituality. This really counts for you. This counts for everybody, but especially for you. Okay, so what type of thing is going on in your career? Well, career situations for you tend to be tough or tenacious, strategy-oriented, ambitious. So, Pisces are very often really successful, but you don't want it to come at a price of you. You need your sleep, you need to have a full life, you need to have some type of noble cause, and you want to avoid toxins, trickery, chaos. You may be a little more ascetic is good for you, purging and clarifying, cleansing. So people or projects living an ideal world, which might be you. Just being honest with you, I love Pisces people, but they are a little impractical. So here's your chance based on what your goals are. What kind of person do you want to become? You might need more exercise. You might need more health awareness. Maybe you want to shed some of that stuff of maybe a little bit of glamour, but not a whole lot of glamour. I'm sorry, I love glamour, but it's sometimes it is a big money and time drain. So there is excellent character growth potential here. Coping mechanisms, adjustments, these are all activated. These are good things. These are survival techniques. You can do a makeover. Okay, the thing that's going to really catalyze this is the full moon, which in the USA corresponds with Thanksgiving holiday. So there could be things that happen, a lot of drama or vivid events in connection with your home or family that just really pushes you to the edge, which means how much can you take? And you can see, of course, family similarities in what goes on in these little mini dramas that we always get on a full moon. Maybe you can learn something instructive about yourself. At the same time, you don't want to get dragged down by this. And maybe a real estate investment has become too much and drains you. These are things you're going to see on the full moon. Full moon is in the head of the bull near Aldebaran, so it's a kind of a judgment day. It could be kind of severe for some people. But Aldebaran's a really good star. It's heroic, bold attitude, contract-oriented. So either you make a contract with yourself or with your family. You want to achieve more happiness. You want to guard against harsh judgments, be creative, stay in a state of grace. These are all good things. The most challenging time frame of 2015 is especially challenging for Pisces. I mean, you're getting hit more than anybody. It does bring important choices. Are you going to fight or are you going to flight? You got to do self-preservation. Stay out of bad neighborhoods, stay out of other people's issues or fights, know what you can handle, save whatever you can or whomever you can, but you don't want to get into some kind of savior, thing, or you don't want, and just like you don't want to be a victim. So you're really going to have to be smart here. So that's it. That's why I hope that wasn't too scary. Now you got to be, really tenacious and make it through this month. Even though you have a couple more chances, do what you can here in November, because it could get worse. Sorry, I don't mean to be negative. But, okay, so just to recap November, Venus is conjunct Mars the first week. That's when you score all your brownie points. You get all the people that you need on your side. You get them on your side. The new moon is now you want to elevate your mind into more education or religious experiences. November 16th through 6th, here's when you're starting to feel it, and even more on the full moon. So it is really an extraordinary time. It is not a normal time. Okay, so December is easier. That's good. But there's still some regrouping or spillover from November. In December, we're just going to see that the revolution is ongoing. It started in 2011, but it's just kind of redundant at this point, though it is going on until April 2016. So in December, everybody, including you, no matter what you had to endure in November, you want to play along with December, be hip, friendly, and tech savvy. That's December. Should be okay. All right, so I just want you to know, you make it through November, then you are, what do they do in the Catholic Church? You're ready to become a saint or whatever, beatification. But in the meantime, just be healthy, be strong, get your flu shot, build your immune system so all this whole problem in November isn't worse by, God forbid, you get sick. So that's the thing. I'm on your side. I want to see you do well because I have a special liking for Pisces. But anyway, I'm wishing you the best, but hang in there, be ready, be prepared. That's my advice. Thanks for watching. My name's Victoria Martin.
Bu akşam seminerimizi canlı olarak mobil uygulamamız üzerinden yapıyoruz.